The MotoGP paddock never truly sleeps, but every so often a rumour emerges that feels powerful enough to reshape the future of the sport. This time, the whispers are growing louder around an idea that once seemed almost unthinkable: Pedro Acosta in Ducati red, potentially lining up alongside Marc Márquez in the not-too-distant future. In a championship defined by milliseconds and margins, the prospect of pairing the sport's most electrifying young talent with one of its greatest ever champions is enough to send shockwaves through the grid. Ducati, already the dominant technical force of recent seasons, being linked with Acosta, has inevitably raised eyebrows across the factories and fan bases alike. Now, for the first time this season, Acosta himself has addressed the speculation, and while his words were measured and mature, they did little to cool the sense that MotoGP may be heading towards a seismic shift. Pedro Acosta has reacted to reports suggesting he could leave KTM and join Marc Márquez at Ducati in 2027, as the rider market enters another period of intense speculation. The 2026 to 2027 horizon is already being closely watched by teams and manufacturers, with several long-term contracts due to expire, and a new generation of riders beginning to challenge the established order. At the centre of much of this conversation is Acosta, widely regarded as one of the most gifted riders MotoGP has seen in years. After delivering consistently strong performances for both KTM factory racing and Tech 3 over the past seasons, the Spaniard has become a natural target for rival manufacturers. Ducati, in particular, have hinted that Acosta could one day form a formidable partnership with Marquez, should the timing align. Speaking to Cosimo Curatola on the Benzene YouTube channel, Acosta addressed the rumours openly for the first time this year. "The KTM bike is difficult," Acosta admitted. "Difficult because in the end, I think we've improved its performance, but it's also true that Ducati, Honda and Aprilia have all improved. I think we are in a similar position to last year, but going faster." His comments underline a key reality of modern MotoGP. Progress is relative. KTM have made steps forward, but so have their rivals, making the fight at the front as tight as ever. When asked directly about a potential move to Ducati, Acosta remained calm and pragmatic. "Let's see. In the end, we still have time," he said. "We need to get some results first and then start talking, but this year we have to be patient." On the idea of one day lining up alongside Marc Márquez, Acosta showed maturity beyond his years. "It's always nice when people talk about you," he said. "That's why we need to do some good races with confidence, so the whole world keeps talking." While Acosta has played down the speculation, the significance of these rumours should not be underestimated. Ducati have already proven that their Des Mercedesi is the benchmark machine in MotoGP, capable of adapting to different riding styles and extracting performance from a wide range of riders. Pairing Acosta's raw aggression, racecraft and fearlessness with Marquez's experience, adaptability and relentless hunger would create one of the most intimidating lineups in MotoGP history. For Ducati, it would be both a sporting and strategic masterstroke, potentially locking out rivals for years to come. From Acosta's perspective, however, the situation is more complex. KTM invested heavily in his rise to MotoGP and have built much of their future around him. The Austrian manufacturer are determined to deliver him a race-winning package, and Acosta appears genuinely focused on achieving success with them before considering any long-term moves. That determination is backed by results. Last season, Acosta claimed an impressive 5 podium finishes and ended the year 4th in the overall standings, finishing just ahead of Ducati's current lead rider, Francesco Bagnaia. For a rider still in the early stages of his Premier Class career, those numbers speak volumes. If KTM can take the next step and convert podiums into victories, Acosta may find little reason to look elsewhere. But if Ducati continue to set the pace technologically, the temptation of joining the Italian powerhouse, especially alongside a figure like Marquez, could eventually prove irresistible. For now, Acosta remains focused on one clear objective: securing his first MotoGP victory with KTM this season. Yet, as MotoGP history has repeatedly shown, today's rumours often become tomorrow's reality. And if Pedro Acosta and Marc Márquez do one day share a Ducati garage, the balance of power in MotoGP may never be the same again.